two white guys are from Maine. Of course, no one ever cheers at all.
Those are like the crickets. We're from Maine.
And then the two white guys are from Maine, and the two Spanish guys are from Spanish.
Where's that supposed to be again? Come on.
Wherever you want it to be tonight, bud.
Could I be from like Costa Rica, maybe? Could I change my name to Roberto from Costa Rica and make it?
No, I don't think you'd be a good Roberto.
But I had a friend named Roberto.
You're learning, bud. Over the years, we've learned to stop. My wife calls it a filter, and she said I didn't have one. So I'm learning how to use my filter, and it's rubbing off on Mike, so hallelujah. But I was going to tell you that when I got to the Dominican Republic, a lot of you know this, my life changed around, and I met this guy down here. He's real life Dominican, y'all. Pretty good. And we started writing songs under a mango tree, and God just did a whole bunch of different stuff. But a couple months later, I left the Dominican Republic, and I called him on the phone, and we decided that he was going to move to Maine. So I brought a real life Dominican back to Maine as a real life souvenir. That was pretty cool.
You've heard me said this before. I only ended up in Maine because I had no idea where it was. I thought I was going to New York. Matter of fact, when you're Dominican and you go out of the country, no matter where you are, you're always in New York. You could be in Massachusetts, New York. You're in California, you're in New York. So I ended up in Maine. The first winter was like -80. You guys remember the Woodstock? Me hugging that thing the whole winter? Going like this? Like a rotisserie chicken? Because if you spend too much time in the front, the back gets cold. Therefore, you must rotate. You might think it's funny, but that's what we call #no bueno.
That means no good in Spanish.
Really? I think they know that.
Well, sometimes it makes me feel smart when I get to interpret for you.
You mean like smart when you were in the Dominican talking to all my friends, really slow and really loud, still in English? I was there just like shaking my head. I'm like, dude, they don't get it. Every now and then when you said pizza, they oh, pizza, yeah. That's it.
Well, let's get into this song. Can you sing it with me tonight? You guys feel like singing with me tonight? 6 of you, that's good. I'll take it. Some of you may know this song. It's probably one of our oldest songs. It's a song that we tried to blend Maine culture and Spanish culture together as one. So we're going to try it for you. And all you're going to do is follow after me. It's real simple. Gotta wait for it to come back around now. Here we go. Joy, 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 joy. All right, you got it. That's it. There you go. As the river's waters run up on the embankment, flow, the river flow. The vegetation is replacing like death in exchange for salvation. You see the current keeps moving the way in that water flow, river flow, yeah. You gotta step to the show, trade your riches for woe and flow, river flow. 'Cause I've got joy, joy, like a river, and it runs straight through my soul. You gotta sing it out with me. I got joy, joy, like a river, out tonight on guitar. Give it up for him, everybody. Spanish guys, and everyone thinks we're brothers, just like everyone thinks Ariel is Mike's father. Okay, well either way, I thought that was a thing. It must be behind your back. Now, John is my pastor's son. He's a PK, he's a goody two-shoes, he's a smarty pants, and he's definitely a great musician. And in fact, John was the first and top in his class all the way through high school. First in his class. Usually there's a mom that says like, hey! But it was actually a dad, and I'm proud of you, Dad. Now, I'm not going to tell you that John was homeschooled, so he's the only person in his class, but either way, you're still smart in my book. You're still smart in my book. Give it up for John all the way from Maine. Chicken. It's like, I got a heart, man. That's right. You're in the Lord's army, bud. Now, I will say, we have a new guy in our group. It's Dave Myers, all the way from West Virginia. And of course, since we've all been doing this 10 years together, and Dave's been with us for about 2 days, he deserves and gets no light on the stage. So, sorry, bud, you're in the dark over there. Oh, I know, very cool. Anyway, we sprung this on Dave last night. It's the second time we ever heard the song. So go ahead and throw a few notes at us, would you, Dave? All right, give it up for Dave. I mean, that's pretty tight. Now listen, my favorite person by far to introduce is this guy right here. His name is Ariel, and he's from Puerto Rico. Makes me so angry that people cheer loud for you Spanish people. I love you, but I don't get it. Now, you may be thinking the first time I met this guy, I thought, how could this guy have the name of such a beautiful mermaid yet in the face of a blowfish? Or some kind of mule, or maybe a walrus with that beard. But either way, tonight I'm going to introduce him as the big guy in the little box, everybody. Give it up for him. this guy as your father and being spanked by those hands?
No bueno.
That means no good. It wouldn't be good. But I am wondering, since you did such a pretty good job at singing with me before, you might sing with me again, and it's real easy. It goes like this. You ready for this? I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah. There you go. That sounded good. That's New York hard. I say yeah, yeah. I say yeah, yeah. All right, that's real good. Now try this one with me. Not bad? Sorry, I spoke right in the middle of your stupid.
Sounds like a walrus.
Here we go. Try this one. All right, give it up for yourself. That
Pretty good.
was actually pretty
You got to take
good. Now try to do this with us. Put your hands together as we end this song, okay? I said flow, river flow, flow, river flow, flow, river flow, all over me. We need the spirit to flow, river flow, come on and flow. We need you to flow, yeah, yeah, all over me. Keep it going on. Flow, river flow, flow.